Women's economic empowerment implies that women can equally participate in and benefit from opportunities to access finance, healthcare, and education. It is often said that when women work, are able to take control of their resources and make contributions to the economy, those economies grow. Nigeria has been committed to advancing women's financial inclusion for many years. In 2019, the Central Bank of Nigeria, in collaboration with Enhancing Financial Innovation and Access, conducted an assessment of women's financial inclusion in Nigeria. This revealed that low education, low income, and a lack of trust in financial services providers were some of the key drivers of exclusion for women. It is no secret that over the years the gender gap in access to financial services has persisted at 9%. Women's access has always lagged behind their male counterparts, revealing that in 2020, when 60% of adult women had access to and used one form of financial product or service, 68% of men in the country had the same. The most recent numbers point to a growth in access to finance for women at 70% in 2023, but highlight this gap as 79% of men had access to or used financial products and services in the same period. With this in mind, Nigeria launched and is implementing a framework for advancing women's financial inclusion in Nigeria, with strategic imperatives to address the gender gap in access to finance. These imperatives provide the blueprint to improve opportunities for women to participate in the formal financial system through account opening measures, financial and digital literacy, channels to reach women closer to their homes, as well as tailored products and services, and the collection and use of gender disaggregated data. Implementing this framework has been an interesting journey. Stakeholders agreed that a cohesive approach was necessary, and this gave birth to the FOFIN communities of practice. These communities of practice have been established as think tanks to identify and drive strategic projects aligned with the framework's imperatives and the overall goal of closing the gender gap in access to finance in Nigeria. So how well have we done? In 2021, the COPs embarked on a digital financial inclusion drive for women and youth across 6 states, and over 60,000 new accounts were opened. In that same year, COPs commenced the development of a strategy for leveraging agent networks for women's financial inclusion, launched in the following year. There have been several capacity building efforts to guide implementers, and even awards granted to the best institutions advancing women's inclusion during the International Financial Inclusion Conference. While there has been some good progress in growing the number of women with access to finance, we must recognize that the gender gap widened by 1% between 2020 and 2023. We must therefore strive to increase the pace at which our women access opportunities to empower them and improve their lives and that of their families.